Hello, welcome back to We Trade Bitcoin by Tuniverse. This is me here. So today is going to be the content which is very connecting to a yesterday video. So please, if you want to learn about yesterday, so I have a useful video from yesterday and the day before. You should click on it and watch. That's what we talking about in the early video, and then you can connect it to this content better. All right, so the purpose in this video, if you are here for the first time, I am talking about how to trade Bitcoin to earn more Bitcoin, how to help people to earn more money from trading Bitcoin. All right, because people have thought about how to say, like, misconception. No, it's not misconception. It's a way to have Bitcoin. The first thing first, people will think about just buy Bitcoin from the exchange and keep it into the wallet, right? This is the first thing that people think about. The second thing, if someone want to get involved into the community or the systems, so they mine Bitcoin, right? Mine Bitcoin to earn Bitcoin, but the mining cost and the operation cost is a little bit, not a little bit, much higher than earlier. So, and then some people, they DCA, do dollar cost average every month, every week into Bitcoin from the savings, okay? But then they keep it into the wallet, they sit on it. So somehow I got an idea that, hey, so maybe what if we use that Bitcoin to trade to get more Bitcoin? Or if you have some USDT stablecoin, whatever, you can trade for Bitcoin to get more Bitcoin. Why not? This is another way. So in this video, in this analysis, I will not take so much risks into it because I don't want anyone who follow or learn from this video losing into this game, right? So I will keep it simple. I will keep it clear, very clear, until I want to make sure that you guys can earn money from watching this video. You can learn from it. All right, so let's get started. This is 12-hour chart, and then when we zoom in, continuation from yesterday, this is support and resistance that I made long ago. So, but I have this darker support here, because in yesterday video on my Patreon, I have analysis about, okay, let me zoom in, maybe you don't see it. Here, do you see this level, right? I have a Patreon page. It's going to be more details about trading. Here, this is more advanced. If you want to learn more and becomes day trader full-time and to living from trading Bitcoin, and you can do that too, right? So in this, I will have details about a scenario. So I have this detail of the zone here. Can be aggressive zone where we are going to stop loss, and then the scenarios. Yesterday I had two scenarios and strategies, like number one and number two. Number one is what if the price going up and what if the price going down, and then I made this darker intense support, which is when the price going down, we are going to be risk on mode and do things, it's like a tactic. All right, but today I'm not going to talk about this, so it's maybe too deep for you guys. So I have here my Patreon page. If you want to support me, please, it's very cheap price, so you can get access into a video or analysis that I will not post on YouTube because I want to make YouTube here, make it simple. Here you can support me to be able to make analysis video for you guys every single day. Okay, sorry today I have a sore throat, so my voice can be dry and sometimes you know, I apologize for that. Okay, let's take a look on it. Now we are at 12-hour charts, and then like I said, this is the first zone that people coming and buying back. People buying here, also people buying here. This is very aggressive zone because here people are still not so sure that people coming back down, up and coming down again until bulls stepping in and say like, okay, this is cheap, so we should buy here, and put the price upward to this level. And then again, it tests the resistance and move back down. So to me, this area is quite significant for me. So first thing first, when you want to trade, when you want to learn, you have to know where it will be your war zone or significant that you are going to looking and searching for the reason to buy, or looking and searching for the reason to sell. All right, in this video we are not talking about buy Bitcoin and holding through the time for 5 years, 10 years. No, we know that is why we are here, that is why we trade Bitcoin. This video I will focus about how to trade Bitcoin to earn more Bitcoin. Okay, let's take a look at the lower lows and lower highs again. This is always work. So lower low, high, higher high, higher low, and then rejection. Rejection also, the bull is fighting real hard until we win. Now we coming back, and then we fight the price going back up. All right, this is a good sign. This is a very, very good sign. Okay, let's zoom in here. So we see one pullback candle here, one small pullback candle. So yesterday I made a analysis on Patreon about this candle, what we are going to do, and I came up with the two ideas: if it going back down or if it break back up. So we are breaking back up. This is a good sign. So this is bullish candle. This is going to be bullish candle. And what else in the past? This is also bullish candle. Good. So when you become a trader, you need to have a system, right? You need to have a system that gives you a reason to get in or get out, right? So now we're going to look at the spot and why we should buy Bitcoin right now. Okay, let me go back in time a little bit here. Let's say, okay, if we start around here, now the reason that we should buy here, now we see bullish candle. The bullish candle is mean the next 12-hour making higher high and higher low. This is bullish candle. And then, okay, this is first reason to buy, and then also the same thing, higher high, higher low. This is very bullish candle, higher high, higher low. So of course we should assume the price going to be like this, right? But somehow is it not? It's broke back up. That's fine, that's okay. But then we see the support hold. Price cannot go below this and people keep buying it. And again, this candle we see higher high, higher low on 12-hour time frame, and then we going to think like the price going to come right here, which is it happened. And then when we come back again, the price coming back down, and then again we have higher high and higher low here. It's supposed to be like this. Anyway, it's not happened in the first time, right? Pull back down, higher high, higher low here, this, right? Now we're finding the reason to get in long, because we see the more bullish scenario for us that give us the clue that okay, we have a plan about what if it go higher, what are we going to do, right? And then what if we looking at the bearish scenario? Okay, start from here. We see this rejection on the top, lower high. We assume price going back down here, right? We see the first time, and then second time rejection, but higher than previous high, but lower than previous low. It's not so sure, right? It's not so sure about it, but anyway, we're going to see the price going back down, pull back, and then again we see the same thing. This rejection, it pushed the price down below here. It's all about fighting back and forth between people who want to sell and people who want to buy. We call it bull or bear, bull and bear, right? And then now it looked like bulls are coming in, so price should be going up, and at this time I expected price to go higher than this level. Why? Because the lower level that we see in the past, let me get it out, the lower level is getting higher and higher and higher and higher and higher. So this is more bullish in the big time scale. All right, let me zoom out to daily chart. This is bullish in the bigger time scale. All right, we see it like a, you can look at it as a rising channel like this, like this. This is also one scenario that you can have a system like, okay, the price supposed to go higher, and then at some point here or here, and then you're gonna find a reason to sell it. All right, zoom out to weekly chart. This is very good looking weekly chart because it made bullish candle on a weekly chart here. Anytime we see bullish candle in the past, let me go back in time with you and see what we have after. This is called outside bar. Okay, what's going to happen after weeks of the outside bar? The pattern chart of outside bars mean trend changing. I will explain about outside bar in the next video when I have time, and I will explain with you more in detail about why outside bar like here is very important. Okay, when we look back, where is the first outside bar? We have here. This is also outside bar. The outside bar was bigger than the first week, the previous week, and then look, bullish case on the way up. And then what else? What else where you can find outside bar? Not much. Usually outside bar, you can spot it here on the uptrend. You can find it more in the smaller time frame, in daily, 4 hour, 1 hour, but most of the time an outside bar happen on the weekly time scale. This is what I am going to expect. We should not going back, at least we should not going back lower than 50% of this outside bar anymore. This is very bullish. So it's supposed to be like this. All right, this is my target. This is bullish case for the bulls. Anyway, we will see what will play out. But if it not, I don't think on the downside we don't have much risks, because the support on the downside look very strong. Why I call it very strong? Because here on the weekly time scale, below around here, below 337, yeah, 37k, around 37k into this zone, and it can be go longer than that until this level. You see, a lot of people are buying from this zone. Yeah, and the starting investment value are here. We can assume this could be a best price of the Bitcoin at this level, right? So to me, risk reward here is very beautiful, very beautiful to buy. And then again, before we are going to close this video, let's take a look at the volume. Here we see first positive volume. We see the first positive volume down below here. This one. Green is coming in green. So let's take a look if we are going higher, or this next week we are going to be green again. Can be very good sign. All right, this is all of the analysis today. If you like it, please like or subscribe this channel, or support me on Patreon. Give me a comment. Anything you want to know, you can ask about detail if you want to have some explanation about it. So see you tomorrow with another green candle, hopefully.